Hi, welcome to this month's Creative Challenge Live. My name is Kasia Jackson. I am a senior concept artist.
And I'm Vanessa Harriman. I'm a senior illustrator here.
So every month we are talking about the Creative Challenge here on social media. The Creative Challenge actually started through the concept art team here at Stampin' Up! And if you want to know more about how the Creative Challenge came to be, go back and watch our live from last month. We had a really great explanation of how the whole process started. So go back and watch that after you watch this one. This month, our Creative Challenge is focused on the Heirloom Arrangements Kit. This is a brand new kit that just came out yesterday. And Vanessa was the designer on this kit. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so the idea and concept behind this kit was we wanted to mix vintage artwork with beautiful flowers that have that just nostalgic feel to them, bright, colorful, but also the idea is that we wanted to have a lot of pieces, make it really eclectic and fun to put together. So the experience is you can either follow some examples that are in the instructions or just make different combinations and come up with your own designs. It's really fun to play with. So
there are a lot of fun pieces.
Yeah.
We're excited to show them to you. So because this kit is a little different from other kits, we thought that it would be fun to show the versatility of the kit through the projects for this month. Vanessa, do you want to show them what you brought?
Yeah, so I actually brought some of the original paintings and I wanted to show that, and we can kind of see as we look at the kit if you see like the pieces that are in the watercolors here. So we're going to flip the camera real quick, and there we go. All right, are we good? Zoom in a little bit. All right, hopefully you're seeing it. Oh yeah, there we go. We are good. So as you can see, these are some of the watercolors I did, and the thought behind this is I wanted to make stuff that looked like pressed watercolor or fun individual pieces, and then ended up making some bouquets and just all kinds of things. But
so you start out watercoloring the flowers and the greenery, and then you can put those pieces together to make some of the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so you'll see some of them are like these whole pieces, but then some are like combinations of these florals. So yeah, why don't we open up the kit and look, and we can kind of see some of these watercolors, but then see the kit as well. So.
Awesome. Okay, so we have our kit here. And inside the kit we have a Stampin' spot. This one's pecan pie. And a block, and some dimensionals and some tear and tape. And then there's a stamp.
Yeah, lots of, and it's really centered around like thankfulness, gratefulness, gratitude, that kind of things, sentiments that you would send to people. So
we have some envelopes here.
Yeah, and there's actually two designs with these envelopes. You've got like this like vintage sort of type thing going, and then a grid, and they're really fun. So got those two.
And then we have some card bases.
Yeah, and again, like the two different designs, but in two colorways. You've got like that vintage type, and then two different grid designs. But you get 8 total. So
2 of each.
2 of each, yeah.
Then the next thing we have are some die cuts mostly for the sentiments.
Yes, and they all can fit. They all have a home.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, then the next thing we have are these tags and labels.
Yeah, so some big elements, some medium elements. We kind of tried to combine. So you've got like focal points and yeah. So all these kind of vintage looking pieces with some like watercolor stuff smattered in there.
Then the next thing we have are some more frames and some more of your florals.
Yeah. And then some nice little pieces to layer on top, and you can see some of these like watercolors like I showed earlier, and like branchy pieces. And some fun butterflies, because that's always great to as a layer. And then here are some of those watercolors, like I was saying, the bouquets that are combining the watercolors and the branches together. A couple little vintage pieces too.
And then this one's a little bit different. We have a little vellum piece.
So this is really fun because it just adds that next, like, that special layer, you know, where it's just something different, and you can see some of the vintage artwork behind it as you're layering it on your card, and it just plays really, really well with everything.
It gives it a really soft feel.
Yeah, so again, it's like so eclectic, but can go together really nicely. Makes good combos.
Let's look and see some of your art and see where we can find it in these pieces.
All right, so got a real...
Let's move some of these out of the way and look at these
Yeah, so we got this bouquet piece and some of those. Yeah, so as you can see, using like this guy right here in the vellum piece, he's also in the label piece right there. I want to make sure we're able to see it all. Yeah. And then, let's see. I actually haven't done a little mix or tried to match all these up. Where else do you see stuff? Oh, there we go. That guy there. But, you know, of course, then matching to our colors, making it perfect. So
that's awesome. It's fun to see all the little pieces. So this flower right here is probably...
Yeah, it's actually this guy right here.
This guy.
Yeah, so pretty much the same. Yeah. And I think I counted, you get 6 of these sheets. Is that right?
So you get 3 that have those, and then you get 3 that are more...
6. So you get like 6 of these paper sheets with all these different pieces of artwork on them, and then the 7th sheet being this vellum sheet. So a lot of artwork, lots of stuff you can play with.
Yeah, a lot of options that we have to make with this product.
Yeah, and you brought something, right?
I did. I brought
challenge.
One of the first projects that we can show a little sneak peek here.
Clean this up.
So this is actually the box. This is our first creative challenge sample that we're going to show. And this is a sneak peek. We're going to show this later today on social media. So this box was created with the kit, obviously. Our artist made this box using card bases. So if you can see here, she used 2 card bases to create the box shape. So you use the score line in the middle of the card base to kind of create the box, and you're going to need 2. So I'll tell you the measurements for this box. You are going to cut off a 1/2 inch off of one side, and then score a 1/2 inch on top, and score a 1/2 inch on the bottom, and then score up 1 3/4 inch. And then you can see that, just make a little slit here, cut off this corner, and cut off this corner, and make some little notches. And I'll show you how to put this box together. So we're going to take the tear and tape off and line it up. And then we'll do it on this side also. Take off the tear and tape. And you can kind of see how it's coming together. The one thing that you're going to need to add is a square cardstock.
Oh, let me help you out. You need 8 hands to do this.
So this is actually a piece of basic beige, and it is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and you're just going to use some more tear and tape and attach it to the bottom, and you can see it just on the bottom
Makes a perfect
here.
little base.
And then the top, how she made it is she just folded each corner in, just create a cute little top like that.
Cute.
So that's how she made this. And as we said before, there's 2 of each card base, so you can make a box with each pattern. One thing that is kind of special about this box is if you can see on the card base here, there's a grid on one side, but not a grid on the other side. And how she did that is she actually took the stamp Let's see.
Where did we put it? Oh, there we go.
So there's this cute little grid stamp, and she stamped the grid in Pretty in Pink on this side of the card base. So our artist actually made 4 different boxes, one with each of these card bases. So we will actually share those with you, not today, but or not right now, but later today you'll see those shared on social media.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we'll flip it around so we can I'll be just talking to you. Okay. So if you guys want to join in this creative challenge, you need to first go buy the kit. It's available. Like we said, it came out yesterday, brand new. Go get it. And then you're going to want to put hashtag. So there's actually 2 ways that you can be a part of the challenge and share. You're going to use the hashtag CreativeChallengeSU on your posts on Instagram. And then
if you're on Facebook, you're going to want to share your photo in a comment on one of our Creative Challenge posts. And you'll see those. There's a little light bulb in the corner of those that kind of gives you an indication of which ones are our Creative Challenge posts.
Yeah. And then at the end of the month, we'll be sharing all of those on our stories, right?
Yep. So we'll find all the ones that we can and share them in our stories.
So join on social media and get the kit. And
don't forget to come back and check out and see what other samples that we have, what other projects we have made with this kit that we'd like to share with you as well.
Yeah, there's lots in store. So come back and visit. And if you're watching this on replay, please comment and share what pieces you liked or what you liked seeing. So yeah, thanks. Bye guys.